My lip gloss will remain popping. Hold up. Okay. Hey y'all, it's your girl Shanae back again with another YouTube video. So today I'm coming to y'all with a story time video. Y'all, when I tell you the story I'm about to tell y'all is so funny to me. It's like dead ass funny to me, like, oh my god. Before I start the story time, make sure y'all go follow me on my social medias. And make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe, and click that notification button if you want to know when your girl is posting. If you want to get the notifications when a bitch got some new videos, click that notification button. Now, let's get on with the story time. The story time takes place back in middle school. And it was either 7th or 8th grade year. But if y'all didn't know, my middle school year, I was currently living in Arizona. Honestly, baby girl, baby boy, I hate Arizona. No disrespect to the people that live there, but Arizona was not for me when I was in middle school. Like, no. I moved to Arizona my middle school year. So I went through my middle school year, and of course when you in a new place, especially a new state, it's hard to adapt to new people and a new environment, all that other stuff. Of course it was hard for me making friends, and cause you know, nobody knew my black ass, like, at all. Nobody knew me. Everybody looked at me and thought like, who this bitch? When I first got to like middle school, I made my first friend. We gonna call this bitch Switch. Shawty would switch up like, what? Like, what do you want to be? Who do you want to be? Who do you want to be cool with? Like, and honestly, for the people that know me and my middle school year, y'all find this video even with the broken nail. But yeah, me and Switch was friends. She was actually my first actual friend when I lived in Arizona. Me and Switch would always like go outside together. This bitch had me being an outside person, and bitch, I'm a homebody. Like, I've been a homebody even before homebody was really a thing. So me and Switch, we was like close. Like, that was like real life my best friend at the time. We did everything together. We slept at each other's houses. We went everywhere together. We did mostly everything together. Like, we was like best friends. We even flirted with people that was friends. So I can have the other friend, she could have the other friend. Like, we was those type of friends. Me and Switch, we always was different. Like, we had different personalities, and we didn't agree with certain shit. So me and Switch would always have an on and off type of friendship. I don't know how me and Switch would always become cool again, but I don't know, we always ended up becoming cool again. I don't know. Me and Switch stopped becoming friends at some point, because let me tell y'all something about Switch. Switch was a dead ass, blind ass bitch. Me and Switch completely stopped being friends at some point. I kid you not. Switch was a liar. Switch was sneaky as hell. Me and Switch completely stopped being friends at some point. Like, Switch was sneaky. Like, honestly, this bitch was sneaky. She would talk about me to other people and shit. But I mean, like, it was shit that I even knew. Like, at the time in middle school, I was still playing with dolls. Bitch had to go tell everybody. Like, Switch was telling everybody, it's like, oh, she still play with dolls, this and that. Like, bitch, okay, let me still have that little child in me. Like, why you gotta tell everybody? Like, half of these hoes still don't play with dogs. So yeah, Switch was sneaky and she was just iffy. One time Switch came to my house with this little girl that she knew her, but that bitch was sneaky too. That bitch was a sneaky asshole too. Like, bitch was thought bopping too, so fuck her too. So I remember her and the girl, her and Switch came to my house one time because I had those big old pools, them almost $400 pools that you buy at Walmart that you set up. Yeah, I have one of those, and I invited Switch and that other bitch to come swim with me, and guess what them hoes did? They locked me out my own fucking room. Locked me out my own room and stole a shirt. Stole a shirt. Switch stole from me and had that bitch as an accomplice. And to this day, I'm just like, bitch. Hoes was hating on me back then. Period. I don't give a fuck. Hoes in Arizona that did not like me was hating on me. I don't care. To this day, I still feel that way. That's another story, because Switch even lied when I asked her who stole the shirt, and she gonna she gonna say the other hoe took it. Whole time the shirt at her house. Where that makes sense at? I was saying, me and Switch completely stopped being friends. Like, I just couldn't deal with her no more. Like, she was fake, she was phony, and she was just not my cup of tea no more. Like, I'm just like, I can't fuck with you no more. We just stopped being cool. I know when like you have that close friend and y'all stop being cool, like everybody knows because they're so used to seeing you and that other person together. Me and Switch had that type of relationship, or friendship as some would call it. So people start to notice me and Switch wasn't hanging out no more, and I told them, oh, we just not cool no more, this, that, and the third. She kind of rhymed me, and I just can't fuck with that. Switch had this other friend. I never really had a taste for girl. Like, she just wasn't that type of person I would hang out with, honestly. And I felt like they would have secret conversations about me to each other. So I was just like, okay. Oh, before I even get to the actual story, let me tell y'all, me and Switch fought before, but I wouldn't even really call this my first fight, like, or anything, but me and Switch have like duped it out before. It was like dead ass in front of her house, and I beat that ass. Like, I beat her ass. She thought because she pulled my hair she was doing something, but I was like doing face blows, like, and she called me gay because I popped her bra strap. Like, the bitch like broke. Honey, stop wearing them cheap ass bras and go get you a new one. How about that? Like, what does that make sense at, guys? You gonna pop somebody gay because your bra popped? This bitch said,
oh my god, you gay? You trying to take off my bra? You gay?
And I'm just like, weirdo. Here we go, guys, the actual fucking story. So one school day, it was like a normal ass day. I was chilling with my friends and all this other stuff and whatever. So her little friend was in my class or whatever, and you know, me and her ain't never talked. Like, she'll look at me funny, but I ain't really care because everybody looked at me funny back then, and I don't really care to this day. Oh, y'all, I was talking to my friend because she was by the door, and I saw Switch go past us because her little friend was with her too, and her and her friend was having an emotional moment or whatever. And I asked my friend because she know, like, she kind of knew what was going on. Switch friend came to the classroom, and I guess she heard me say her name and was sneak dissing or whatever, or was like eavesdropping on us. I asked my friend, hey, what's wrong? And she said, oh girl moving to this, that, and the third, and so she's sad and whatever. I was like, oh, okay. My friend pinched me and I called her a bitch, right? I called her a bitch. Switch's friend gonna have the audacity to switch up my words and make it seem like I was calling Switch a bitch the whole time I was talking to my friend. Like, I don't, like, to this day, I don't even know how this drama started. Like, how you get from me calling my friend a bitch to me, you thinking I call Switch a bitch. Where that makes sense at. To this day, nobody will understand that. Like, if I ever brought this story to the table, motherfuckers would be looking blank as hell and wouldn't really have a real reason on what the fuck I was saying, because hoes really did not know what the hell I was talking about. Like, bitches was really switching up my words, and that pisses me off. Like, when bitches switch up my words and say stuff that I did not say, like, that right there, that will get your ass beat. So we went into the classroom, and there was this tall ass giraffe looking bitch. I'm gonna call this bitch Giraffe, because this bitch was tall and just bitch. Giraffe thought she was finna run this school. Y'all know when school starts, y'all always get that those new kids that come to school from other schools, right? And this fucking Giraffe, she even told everybody at this school, I'ma prove my point in the school, so who wanna fight? I'ma get in a fight to prove my point that I'ma run this school. Bitch, settle down. I walk into the classroom. I guess Giraffe gon' make a sneaky ass comment talking about some.
Naya, you starting beef already? You getting into drama already?
Y'all, one, I was heated as fuck because one, I didn't even tell y'all. Before I even went in the classroom, Switch's friend gonna come up in my face talking about some. I was like, bro, what are you talking about? Who's talking shit? Like, what? I was like so confused, and that's when Giraffe made her sneaky ass fucking side ass comment. And y'all, I was already heated because what y'all not finna do is point fingers at me for something I didn't even do and something I didn't even say. That shit aggravates me. Once Giraffe said that shit, I instantly popped off. I was like, bitch, shut the fuck up. What the hell are you talking about? What are you talking about? Ain't nobody getting in drama. What are you talking about? Girl, sit your tall ass down and shut the fuck up. She was just like,
Oh, whatever, da da da. You over there starting drama, you starting beef, this, that, and the third, da 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 da.
I was like, you don't even know what the hell is going on. Whole time I ain't say shit to nobody. And that's when I was like, in my head, I was like, I remember that comment this bitch made talking about some she want to prove her point to the school by getting in a fight. So she want to run this bitch. This is what I said. You want to prove to everybody in the school that you about to run this shit? Get up, bitch. Fight me. Fight me. Fight me. She was laughing like, bitch, I'm not fucking playing with you. Like, I'm about to walk the dogs with your ass. Like, what the fuck? Like, the taller they are, the harder they fall. The bigger they are, the harder they fall. Like, I don't give a fuck. Like, back then, I gave no fucks. And to this day, I give no fucks. I will fight anybody. If you bigger than me, taller than me, I don't care. You don't scare me. I told her, get up, fight me, fight me. And then she was just sitting there laughing. She was like,
Bye, bye, bye.
I was like, oh, okay, you ain't proving shit. Here go Switch's friend in the other corner of the classroom, and she was like,
But sit the fuck down and shut the fuck up.
I was like, what? Y'all, I was so heated because, like, I'm just like, bitch, shut the fuck up. Who is talking to you? So I had to shut her down real quick as well. Like, make me sit down, make me sit down, make me sit down. I was like, ain't nobody was talking to you. She was like, shut up.
You're so annoying. Shut the fuck up.
And I was like, bitch, you shut the fuck up. And y'all, when I get angry and heated, I start to cry. I honestly hate that I do that I start to cry when I get angry, like, or upset. Like, that shit kills me. Our teacher in the background like, oh my god, everybody be quiet down, Miss McCoy, da da da. Naya, be quiet, sit down, this, that, and third. Like, nah, you need to tell these hoes to be quiet because they the one coming at me. Why you not getting on them? Why you not getting on them? I sit down and my teacher come next to me and he's like, is there anything I can do? Whole time I'm telling dude, call my mother. Call my mother. Like, call my mother. Why are you in my face? Call my mom. Like, fuck all that other shit. I don't give a fuck what any of y'all say. At the end of the day, I'm gonna get my mama for any fucking thing. Like, fuck. Cause I know me. I will really destroy some shit in this bitch. Like, I'm telling y'all, if dude wanna call my mom or anybody, I don't think what happened would have happened, like, at all. So I went to the counselor and I told them what was going on. Whole time counselor telling me like, oh, I just need to let it go. I need to be the bigger person and let it go. I'm like, I was listening to her or whatever because she was right. Like, I don't got time to be arguing with nobody or anything. So I just decided to listen to her and let the shit go. So I go back to class. I was in the counselor's office for so long that I didn't get back there to class till the bell rung. Like, as soon as I hit the classroom, the bell rung. And all my friends asked me like, Naya, you good, you good, you good? I was like, yeah, I'm good. Like, I was cooled down at that moment. Me and my friend, we get into the hallway and I'm telling her what's going on. Out of nowhere, I see this big ass crowd of fucking people heading my way. Like, I just saw this big ass crowd. In front of this big ass crowd, guess who I see? Switch. So I'm just like, oh my god, like, ugh. Switch come in my face. And like, she's coming close, like she close. Mind y'all, I got my book bag on, I got my phone in my pocket and all this shit. Like, I had everything on, like everything. Switch get in my face and she like,
Oh, so you call my best friend a bitch, you call my friend a bitch, you call her a bitch.
I was like, when did I call her a bitch? Like, I was like we argued in class, but I ain't call her a bitch. Like, when did I call her a bitch? They was like, oh, you was in the hallway calling her a bitch. Somebody said that she was in the hallway calling her a bitch. I was like, bruh, I called my friend a bitch because she pinched me. What are y'all talking about? She all trying to get all up close and personal, and I'm trying to be a bigger person. At the same time, I'm not trying to get bitch, but at the same time, what the fuck I gotta argue with you for and explain myself for when I know what the fuck I said and what the fuck I didn't say? I'm like, yo, Switch, just get on my face. I just got back from the office. I don't care. Just got my face. You like, I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. Why you call my friend a bitch? Why you call my friend a bitch? I'm like, yo, Switch, back up, back up. Like, back up. Switch ain't back up. And I try to move. Switch, she gon' like, kind of like, her little shoulder was weak as hell. But like, I backed up for a little bit. Let me tell y'all what this sneaky ass bitch did. Bitch gon' straight up punch me in my jaw. Bitch punched me in my jaw. And bitch, y'all lost it. I lost it, y'all. I like lost it. I lost like all sense of connection with the world. Like, all I saw was straight red. So she got that one good hit. Like, I'm not gonna lie to y'all, that one good hit is the only fucking hit that bitch got. She punched me in my jaw, and y'all, when I tell y'all I went to town on this bitch, I straight went to town. Whole time she trying to hit me, she missing. So as soon as she hit me in my jaw, I instantly like straight fucking choked that bitch. Like, I went straight to choking her. Then I gave her like a couple hits to the face. I was like, boom, 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 and like we hit the wall, but she hit the back of the wall. Like, no, she hit the wall in the bathroom. Like, we were like holding on to each other, and she hit the wall bathroom. I was still going in on her. I was like, douche, douche, douche. Like, she holding my hair, y'all. She holding my hair, and y'all, back then I used to wear wigs. Like, my wigs was cute or whatever, but you know, they could have been better. But yeah, she holding on to my wig, and I feel my wig slowly like coming off from the back, and like she hold on to my wig, and while I got her hair tied up like around my wrist, like I had it locked, like I had that bitch like this, and I'm just like douche, douche, douche. She tumbled onto the ground, and mind y'all, I got my book bag on. I have my book bag on, yo. I have my book bag on, and like as soon as we hit the floor, my wig came off. Like that wig and the wig cap came off. The whole time this bitch was just pulling my hair, like all her shots. She was those little hands she was trying to throw. She was missing. Like, why are you missing? So she pulled off my wig, and as soon as she did that, I was just like, oh bitch, she gonna pull off my wig? My nice good wig off of Amazon? Oh bitch, I gotta fuck you up even more. She on the ground, and I'm on top of her. Like I told y'all, my book bag is still on my back. I'm like this to her on the ground. My book bag is like kind of flopping over me. Tell me why I still douche, 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 douche. And the crazy part is nobody saw that because they saw the administrators and the officers coming. So everybody like scurried like motherfucking rats. They motherfucking like dumb bitches was gone. They was gone. I'm just like giving her straight blows, and I hit her in her stomach. Like I was like, bop, boom, boom. Like I'm straight dogging this bitch. One of the teachers, they come out of nowhere. They trying to get me off a switch. Once they try to get me off her, I like kicked her. Like I like kicked her either in her side or her leg. Switch get up, and that bitch started running down to the corner and shit, and looked back and went to the freaking office. And the same lady I just got back from the counselor office starts coming down there. She was like, what happened? Like, what happened? This, all this, and third. And y'all, I was crying because like, yo, like that was unexpected. Like, I felt like I did not deserve that, because honestly, I just felt like if Switch would have just asked me in an adult manner and tried to actually talk it out with me, I don't think there would have been an issue or anything. At the end of the day, I feel like I didn't deserve that, especially because in reality, I wasn't even talking shit about Switch or her friend. So I was crying or whatever because like I was mad. Like I was real life mad because the fuck this bitch fight me for something that ain't true. Like whatever. I get walked to the office, to the front office by the administrators, and they tell me to go wait in this room. And everybody that worked in the office, it was like, bruh, she was just here. Like she was just here. What happened? She was just here. I'm in this room, and the same lady I want to go see to talk about the situation before it even happened, like what happened in the classroom. She gonna give me this paper and tell me to write a statement, like tell her what happened step by step. I write down the statement, even though I didn't really want to. I write down the statement because I need people to like know my side, like that I did not deserve to get in this fight, even though I didn't fucking lose. I didn't deserve to get in this fight, and this fight started over something that wasn't even true. So she reads the statement, and her face is like she looks confused, but she's like, okay, so I'm gonna call your parents or whatever. The first person they called was my mom. My mom didn't answer the phone, so they called my stepdad. My stepdad answered the phone. He came up to the school. He came and sat in the office with me and asked me what happened. I told him, and he was like, okay. Then he gonna ask me, where's my hair at? Like, do I got my wig in? I was like, yeah, it's in my book bag. Like, oh, y'all got me fucked up if I wasn't gonna go back for my wig. Like, fuck. So I believe my mom called him. My mom called him and she was like, hey, I'm on my way to the school or whatever, so you can go back to work. He told me my mom was coming and I already knew right then and there it was about to be like hell, because my mom do not play about her kids. We leave and my mom gets to school and she like, where my daughter, where my daughter, where my daughter? Like, my mom was going in. So we ended up going to talk to the police officer that worked at the school. We're sitting in the room with him or whatever, and my mom was in my face. Like, she saw that I had like a scratch on my face. This bitch scratched me. Instead of punching me and connecting her fucking hits to my face, she gonna scratch me. Dirty asshole. Fuck. Oh, my mom like, look at your face. Why? Like, she scratched you. Like, I didn't have no busted nose or nothing. Like, the hoe just scratched me. It wasn't a serious scratch to the point like, oh my god, like whatever. But yeah, the hoe just scratched me on my face. The officers, like, we went back and looked at the clips. We saw that Naya was trying to leave the situation or whatever because she already came to the front office or whatever. My mom asked what I went to front office for. Had to tell her that story and everything, and she was looking confused. Like, this all started over something that was so small and couldn't have been said. So the officer told us that he looked at the clips and everything. Because I fought back, I was getting suspended as well, but I wasn't getting suspended as for long. Like, I didn't get suspended as much as Switch did. Like, she got suspended longer than me. I got suspended for like 3 or 5 days. He told us since, like, basically the situation, like how the situation was, did my mom want to press charges? My mom flat out said, yeah, I want to press charges because she scratched my daughter's face and all this other stuff, and my daughter wasn't even trying to fight. So that's basically like looking, that basically looked as if it was bullying, which it kind of was, because if I say I don't want to fight, then leave me alone. Like, back up. Don't come at me, don't touch me or nothing, just let me go. Like, let me do what the hell I was gonna go do, which is go to class. And it basically looked as if Switch bullied me, even though a bitch could never, a pussy hoe could never bully me. So yeah, my mom pressed charges or whatever, and we leave. Surprisingly, Switch left before I did. And my mom told me when she drove up here that Switch and her mom was in the car, and Switch mom stuck her middle finger at my mom. Like, are you mad? Are you mad because your daughter got her ass beat? Like, because Shawty really thought she was big stuff. Like, Switch really thought she was big stuff. Because while we was fighting, people like, this whole time Switch is getting her ass beat. Like, yo, like, people like, Switch like, nah, y'all, nah, Switch is losing. That day, my mom wasn't even mad at me. Like, she was just like, I know you wasn't trying to fight or whatever, and I'm not about to punish you for something that you didn't start. Like, me, I don't start drama, but I sure will end it, cause like, the fuck, get home or whatever. Switch was on Instagram. Switch was on Instagram, baby. Switch was on Instagram talking about some suspended for this amount of days, but at least I won. Where did you win at? I tell y'all, like, at that moment, I don't know why nobody had their phones out. Nobody recorded that fight. Like, even to this day, I still want to know, like, if anybody has that fight. But every time there was a fight at school, somebody would have the video. It's like, out of nowhere, once me and like Switch fault. There was no video. So I made a Facebook post and I was like suspended or whatever, but it doesn't matter because I didn't get my ass beat. And hoes want to scratch like they cats. Like everybody, even people that did not really like talk to me like that, had me as Facebook friends. It was like, oh, you beat her ass, you beat her ass, you beat her ass, this, that, and the third. It was just her little ass friends that didn't want to face the fact that she got her ass beat. Is the ones that was like, I got my ass beat. Okay. I actually walked to the bus stop because, mind y'all, since me and Switch lived in the same neighborhood, we rode the same bus. So since we rode the same bus, I thought she was gonna be at the bus stop because like she had friends that rode the bus. So I went to the bus stop. Like I'm like, bitch, I ain't done. Like I ain't done with your ass. Like I really need to like dog walk you again because like, bitch, I'm still not pleased about that motherfucking sneak ass jaw hit you did. Like I want some more. After that, you snatched my wig off. Bitch, you ain't finna disrespect me and my wig, so I gotta fight again. Switch wasn't at the bus stop, but everybody that rode the bus that knew me and Switch, they was like, yo, Naya, you beat her ass, you beat her ass, you beat her ass. I sure did, I sure did. Like I was amped up. But the whole time I'm like, where's she at though? Where's she at though? And they was like, oh, she left, she left. She already left to go with her little snake ass fucking friend to up to some other state. So that day me and Switch never was really cool. Later in life, she followed me on Instagram and then unfollowed me, and I was just like, okay, whatever, weirdo. But yeah, guys, that was the time I got into my first actual fight. I still to this day think this shit is funny because like to this day I'm just like, bruh, middle school year, deleted. But yeah, I hope y'all guys like this story time. Make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe to get more videos of me and my crazy life. Click the notification bell to be notified when I post new videos. Make sure y'all subscribe to join the HoneyPot family. Gang. Make sure y'all comment y'all honeypots down below in the comments. And yeah, I'll see y'all on